Hey everybody, iheartmovees here. Welcome back. Let's replay Final Fantasy 1. Since last time I went ahead and went through the Earthgift Shrine again. We're back on the 5th floor now. Last time you remember I defeated the Echidna into the room in the room on the right there. So now we'll take on our next Soul of Chaos boss today with this guy. Do I need to heal? Kinda sorta, yeah. Let's go and do that here real quick. You might be able to hear the keyboard clicking again. I was trying to work on that before. I was trying to use a USB controller, but the D-pad sucked ass, so I'm just using the keyboard again. It's not a big deal, so I don't really care. So who do we have here? Yeah, I think the last guy said that too, and it didn't really end. And we have Cerberus. This guy is a little kind of sort of tricky. He can be anyway. Same idea as before. Let's get all buffed up here. Find the Giant's Gloves here first. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get haste going as well. And I definitely want to use Null Shot here. Because this guy can use Thunderbolt. It is really, really powerful, and you do not want to deal with that. Also, his physical attacks shouldn't be anything to really worry about, so I might not use Protera or Invisera. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I did Yang and myself all buffed up and everything, then we're good to go. Yeah, not magic. Let's see. But yeah, I was trying to set up a controller to use here. I was trying to use my PS3 controller for it, and I just could not get that to work for whatever reason. I was also trying to do a like I said, my Philips USB controller. That wouldn't work. I don't know why. Well, I mean, it did, but I just could not. Literally could not go left. Like I would press left, I would mash the hell out of it, and it would just make me go up. So the controller sucks. I threw it in anger, pretty much. So. Not worrying about that piece of crap anymore. Yeah, the keyboard will work just fine, so I don't really particularly care. It's not really a big deal. And at this point now, after we're all buffed up, just attack. Yeah, just spam temper. You don't really need to spam temper. I just do it to make the boss fight easier, but that's just me. There's Thunderbolt. That would have done a crap ton of damage without Null Shot. So yeah. Yeah, at this point now, you have physical attacks. Once you're all buffed up, you'll be in really good shape there. And I mentioned this also last time. My idea for this part, I'm going to run back through here off camera, and then I'll meet you guys back over at the next boss. I'll just wait until I warp out, and then you know the drill. I'll pause the video, and then I'll meet you guys back over for the next boss there. Anyway, we did a Kotetsu. That's a pretty decent katana. Let's see. I know I can use it. I don't think it's not as good as the Defender. Just find it here real quick. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's way down there. Might be better for Cloud actually. Maybe. Close. Nah, not quite. Yeah, if you came here earlier, it would have been better, of course. But again, it would have been harder to manage this part anyway. So, yeah. So let's warp out of here, and I'll speak to you guys at the same spot here where I started the video on the 5th floor there. So I will be right back. Alrighty, hi, we're back. Took care of that next trip through there. A couple things of note: picked up another silver apple along the way, gave that to Cloud, and also picked up a new armor for Yang. Got the Kenpogi. This thing is pretty damn good compared to the Ruby armor there. Nice defense boost there, attack boost by 2, and I'm sure it boosts his strength as well, and something like that. So there we go. Anyway, let's see. So the Echidna is gone, Cerberus is gone. Let's go to the northwest room here next. And let's see. Nope, dead end. Dead end. Also, one thing of note, which I found funny, Yang got poisoned a lot along the way here, like 4 or 5 times in my trip through. So, yeah. Same deal as before, just gonna heal it up a little bit here. Don't really care about my MP, I won't need it that much anyhow. And we're good to go. And who do we have this time? We have the two-headed dragon. This guy is powerful, unlike Cerberus, who wasn't really as much. If I recall correctly, this guy has some pretty powerful physical attacks. Also, why am I attacking? Need to have Yang buff up first. Keep forgetting about that. Again, same deal as before. Buff up with the Giant's Gloves, Haste, and Temper. In this case, you don't need to worry about any null spells or anything like that. Just Invisera or Protera will also work just fine. I'll probably end up using Protera and Invisera a couple of times each, because they do stack. Yeah, 6 hits, that kind of really hurts. So we want to avoid that, if at all possible. There we go, now that Yang's buffed up, you can go ahead and start attacking, while I get myself buffed up. Yeah, I just love the Giant's Gloves. If I can ever find them, that would be a plus. No, 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 no. Where are you? God, too much crap in my inventory. Get myself hasted up, and let's go ahead and use Kiraga on Yang. I really don't want him to die. There we go, that's a little bit better. I will take 2 hits and 34 damage over 6 hits and almost 300 any day. But that's just me. Yeah, Kiraga, boom, now we're in good shape. I might use Invisera once more, because, I mean, they do stack, which really helps. That'll be my idea, strategy-wise, for bosses later on in the game, for sure. Like, some of these guys later on can just destroy you with their physical attacks, and you really don't want that to happen to you. So yeah, Invisera spam is a pretty wonderful thing. At this point now, again, physical attacks will trump everything. I mean, 24 hits, well over 1,000 damage. Well, in that case, 1,028, but whatever. Same thing. And just spam Temper. If you wanted to, if you're using my same party here, you can also get your Red Wizard buffed up if you really felt like it. I don't really feel the need to. But if you have free turns, I mean, then why not? Yeah, 2,000 damage right there. Yeah, the Master just destroys everything in its path. It really does. Anyway, we did get Bard's Tunic. That's another halfway decent armor there. Probably not as good now, unfortunately. Yeah, really crappy now. There we go, and we'll warp out of here. And then we got one more boss to deal with, so again, I will meet you guys over at the 5th floor one more time, and then we'll take him on. So I will be right back once again. Alrighty, hi, we're back once again. Along the way, picked up another black cowl, not that I need it. Also found a Abyss Worm in the desert area there. So I wanted to show off his bestiary entry here real quick, if I can find it. Give me uno momento while I dig that up. But here we go, Abyss Worm. Yeah, this guy is really powerful. He can deal 200 to 300 damage with an attack. It's kind of really painful. So what I did, I had Cloud use haste on myself and Yang to make things a little easier there. So, there we go. Yeah, he actually was fairly manageable, so there we go. Anyway, last boss here, so we'll head up to the northeast area, room, corner, whatever, and with this guy. Don't really need to heal again. My MP, again, don't really care about that. There are none who can stop me in all of creation. Jeez. Someone has his big boy pants on, and we have the Ahriman. You remember this guy from other Final Fantasy games, he's usually a pain in the ass. This one's no exception. Same deal here, let's get all buffed up. As far as buffs go, what do I actually want to use? I don't know. Well, start off with the Invisera, if you can't go wrong there. Yeah, I believe the Ahriman can have some instant KO attacks, if I recall correctly. Like Death and Earthquake, I'm sure. Maybe, possibly. Other than that, well, he missed, so there's that. Let's go ahead and get myself buffed up here as well. Again, if you can hear the keyboard clicking, that's fine, whatever. No one really seemed to care last time anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Let's see, get Giant's Gloves, attack, haste, all the usual stuff there. I guess Invisera again? I want to say this guy can also use some elemental spells, I think. I honestly do not remember, so yeah. Okay, he's decently strong, I'll give him that, but I mean, my fists are more powerful. Yeah, the only thing kind of sucks with the Master, they're not really that much of an upgrade from the Monk. Just, I think, better magic defense growth, I think. That might really be about it. And a cool new sprite, so there's that also. But yeah, he is still an unbelievable tank of a powerhouse of a madman. That's how I describe him. So, yeah. Oh, he can do that. That's a thing. Oh, that's nothing. I can deal almost 10 times that damage, pretty much, with Yang alone. So what does that tell you? And yet, at this point, just attack. Yeah, there's Earthquake. I don't really care about that. Oh my god, okay, maybe I do. I didn't think that would actually kill him. I thought he had a Protector Ring. Well, damn. Okay, let's do other stuff here. Just blink yourself, I guess. Trying to haste on him and revive him. I don't have full life yet. Spoilers, that's our next spell, so let's use the Phoenix down. Blink, that actually might be the first time I've ever used Blink. Like, ever in this game. And yeah, I'm hasting my dead body. That's just wonderful. Okay, yeah, I wasn't really expecting that, but you know what? That's a minor setback. So attack. You know what? Just attack as well. I'll dead haste on you again. And Rosa, why don't you use Kiraja? Or Kiraha. However you pronounce the J. Not that it really matters, because he's dead. And there we go. Yeah, I think this way of handling the bosses was a lot better than making multiple runs through here on camera or doing just mini videos for each one there. Anyway, did a Major Elixir there. You know what that does. Those things are awesome. And with that, we are done with the Earthgift Shrine. I might come back here off camera to try to farm a Elephant Cloak or two, because those are really, really good shields to have for your mages there. So I might do that. I'm really not sure. Haven't decided yet. But anyway, now we have some more time to kill. Now that we're done with that part. Let's see here. We could go off to the Hellfire Chasm next. But I think I'll pass on that one for right now. I'll wait until we're a little more powerful. Because yeah, that dungeon can be kind of hard. Not so much the enemies in there, but more so the bosses. So yeah, we'll deal with that down the line yet. So okay, so we're done with that. Oh yeah, by the way, remember a couple episodes back we got the Rosetta Stone there. Let us Dr. Oon, whatever his name is, taught us how to speak Lufenian, so now we can go ahead and do that. So, we have one more town to explore, so that would be the town of Lufenia, which is way in the northeast corner here. You remember a couple episodes back as well, I showed off where it was in general. Right here, actually. But we can't land there, we have to land all the way up over here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright then, and we'll move on. Now, if you walk around the lake around here, you may find a Tyrannosaur, which is pretty rare and also very, very powerful. If I can show him off, that would be cool and everything, if not really a big deal. But this area is good for training as well if you wanted to. Same enemies around here you would fight at the Peninsula of Power, by the way. So, yeah. Yeah, same ideas here apply. Farada and everything will work just fine. Should be able to one-shot them, if not soften them up a good deal. And get physical attacks, all that good stuff there. Nothing to it. There we go. Make our way down here to the southeast, and then we'll go from there. So on this adventure, I want to talk about something that I saw the other night. That if you guys followed me on Twitter, you would have seen this the other day. I was live tweeting the Made for Sci-Fi movie, and I shit you not, the title was Sharknado. As in a tornado with sharks in it. It was the greatest, most terrible thing in the world. Twitter was just... It was just unbelievable how crazy it was last night. I mean, of course, the Made for Sci-Fi movie, you'd expect the terrible acting, the stupidly terrible animation of everything. It was just wonderful. For one thing, Tara Reid was in it. She played a mother of the people, yeah, whatever. Some other guy, his name was Ian. He's a star on 90210, actually. Yeah, the whole premise was, I believe the tornadoes were caused by global warming, and the tornadoes would pick up sharks out of the water, and they would just hurl them into Los Angeles. Well, wherever it was filmed, I forget where. Was it LA? No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was in LA. Yeah, it would literally pick them up out of the water and hurl them into LA. It was the most wonderful thing ever. There was just... And then they got the idea also, to get rid of the tornadoes, hey, let's go fly in a helicopter and bomb them. That was their thought process, and it actually worked. It's just... I mean, if you have On Demand, if Sci-Fi has it on demand, you need to watch it, just for hilarity's sake. It's just a wonderfully stupid movie, like all Made for Sci-Fi movies are. They just have that charm about them, it's just... I just could not believe it, it was ridiculous. I wanted to watch it again now, actually. Or if you also want to, you can look up clips of Sharknado on YouTube, I'm sure there's been clips of that uploaded already. Yeah, and trailers and whatnot, it's a wonderful thing. Anyway, here we go, Lufenia. Sky people. Yeah. Oh, there's our Final Fantasy Sid reference right there. We don't get to see him until the next game, unfortunately, but there we go. What? Oh. Of course it is. All legends are true in RPGs. Well, yeah, see, there you go. I think that would be us. There's one person here I actually really do want to talk to. These guys give you backstory about Lufenia and more of the legend of the four heroes and all that sort of thing there. And the Mirage Tower, we'll be stopping over there soon enough. Actually, real quick, what I want to do, let's go over here and find the final magic shop in the game for some of the best spells in the game. You finally buy full life for a white wizard there, so absolutely grab that. And if you have a black mage with you, or a black wizard, you can buy the almighty flare spell. This spell is awesome! But I can't buy that anyway. If only there were a way we could use it for free. Hint, hint, there might be. My phone just buzzed. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, GameStop, yay. I'll check that out later. Oh, wait, huh, what? The last 5 warriors. Were those the bats that we saw in the Chaos Shrine? Perhaps, maybe? There's some bats in there. I forget how many there actually are. Ah, oh, what the hell is that? Go away. There we go. Take this chime. Ah, okay, cool. We obtain the chime! Yes, I had to sing that. Again, I apologize. Anyway, yeah, I don't feel like talking to these people anymore. They're all weird. Anyway, here's a plan. I'll meet you guys back over the airship next time. I can also show you where the what the part is. No, that's the menu. I want that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the Mirage Tower right there. It should be on our map as an option to select. Maybe there's Lufenia. Okay, no, but yeah, it's that circle, that dot to the southwest of the airship right there. So I'll meet you guys. If you can see on the world map right there, pretty much where the airship is, just look south of there. There's a patch of land that I'll land at. I'll meet you guys right back there. And then head on to the Mirage Tower next time on Let's Replay Final Fantasy 1. This has been iheartmovees signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.